Would you like to back up your Jotform submissions selectively? Well, that is possible with Jotform buttons. Let me show you how to implement this right now. Welcome to Jotform. My name is George, and I'm going to show you how to selectively back up your Jotform submissions to Dropbox. That way we don't have to back up every single submission, just the ones that we select. And this is going to be able to be accomplished by clicking a button that we're going to add to Jotform Tables. So let's get started. This is my Jotform dashboard, and we're going to create a demo form for testing purposes. So in this case, we're going to use a template, and I'm going to use this form demo right now. This is going to open up the Jotform builder, and like I mentioned before, if you integrate directly in the form builder in integrations, that is going to back up every single form submission, which is something that you might not want. So the other option is the Jotform buttons, which I'll show you in a bit. Let me go ahead and fill this out form twice just to have some demo data that we can use for this demo. Okay, so let me go ahead and submit this really quickly. Okay, here we go. I've just submitted this form twice, and we're going to jump over to Jotform Tables. Now, this is where we're going to add the button where we can selectively back up certain submissions that we want. So in this case, I've filled this out twice. That way we have two of these, all right? So we're going to scroll all the way to the right, and we're going to add a new column. In this section, we're going to add a button. We're going to send data to other apps. Let's go ahead and go next. Name our column. In this case, I'll name it Dropbox, but you can name it whatever you like, backup, etc. Just name it something that you can find later on, okay? Let's click next, and we're going to select the app that we want to use for this backup. In this case, we're going to use Dropbox, okay? So in this case, I've already connected my account, but if not, go ahead and use another account, and it's going to take you to the process of logging into Dropbox, accepting the terms and conditions, and letting connect Jotform with Dropbox, okay? Once you do that, we're going to get started with the settings. So first off, we got the enter folder name. This is going to generate a main folder where all the backups are going to go to. So name it something that you can find later on. In this case, I'll leave it as it is, okay? And then we can create a subfolder for each submission, which I think is always a good idea because we can later locate these submissions really easily. Now, if you enable this, you have the option to name these folders with variables. So you can go ahead and name this with something fixed or a variable. In this case, we're going to use submission ID. I'm going to put a dash right here, and I'm going to use one of the variables like the full name, okay? So that's going to create a folder with the submission ID and the full name, which is a good idea to find it later on. Next option is we have send submissions PDF to Dropbox. So select the PDF. In this case, this particular form doesn't have a PDF in it. So it's going to use the default one where it's going to add all the information of the data that's filled out, okay? And in this case, we don't have uploaded fields. So there's no files, there's no images, etc. So no options available there. We're going to skip that one. Let's go save. There we go. Let's go create a column. And here we go. We have our column right here. If you want to edit these buttons, if you want to change the name, the color, etc., all that is available in the buttons option, okay? The customization button style. Okay, so let's go to Dropbox. Okay, so here's the folder that's created automatically. There's nothing inside of it, and we're gonna send one of these submissions to backup, okay? So the idea is to selectively back up only the ones that you want. So in this case, I'm gonna select this one. I'm gonna send it out, and it's gonna generate that PDF, and it's gonna back it up in our Dropbox, okay? So let's go to Dropbox, and here we go. You can see here, the submission ID and the name, because that's what we designated for the folder. So I'm gonna open this up, and here we go. We have the PDF with that submission. So it's pretty cool that we can back up only the ones that we want to back up. So it's a pretty good idea, right? Now let's go ahead and try another one. So let's go back to the main folder. Here it is. And we're going to back up the next one. Go ahead and send the data. It's going to send it with this name, which is the demo text information there. And let's go into Dropbox. And here we go. We have the backup now. So again, we have the PDF that's uploaded. If we had images, files, etc., and if we enable that in the settings, it would also back it up here. So it's a really great option that we have here on Jotform Tables to add a button to back up only the submissions that you want. So if you have hundreds, thousands of submissions, just select the ones that you want to back up instead of every single one of these submissions. So I hope you let us know here in the comments what you think about these Jotform buttons and what you would like to see in the future. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.